Morgen reisenderij, efter at
Welcome to the Too Late to podcast, episode 12. Today is the second day, I think, or the third day. Today's the second day that I'm drinking black coffee. I'm drinking my coffee black. I'm doing that because I'm trying this intermittent fasting. I'm trying to lose weight. I am not going to go on and on today about how much I wish I could lose weight or how much I hate being fat. I will say this. I know people that are fat who, when I look at them, I just go, oh, there's Roger. I don't go, oh, there's that fat guy I know named Roger or something. Now, that's not to say that I don't sometimes see fat people and go, ooh, they're a little fat. I think fat people stick out, and I don't mean that as a pun. I look around, and as much as there's an obesity epidemic and people are fatter than they were when I was a kid, still, most people aren't fat. Sometimes I just look at people all day long going, he's not fat, she's not fat, he's not fat. Look how skinny he is. Wouldn't that be what, I think, oh, that guy looks really good in a suit because he's skinny. I think suits are bad for fat people. I think fat people have told me, I remember my ex-wife many times told me, if you bought a nice suit that fit you, if you bought clothes, period, that fit you, you would look good and you wouldn't look so fat. And it's true, I believe. It's probably true. I I wear clothes generally that are big on me because I feel it makes me, I don't know. I don't like to have clothes right against my skin because having tight clothes makes me feel the fat on my belly mostly. It makes me aware of it. It's like something's touching it, and somehow that makes me aware of it. Whereas wearing loose clothing makes me feel better, but also makes me look fatter than I am. I remember one time I was at Whistler, visiting Whistler for the first time with my friend Carlene, and I was in one of these moods. I guess I am going to talk about this. I was in one of these moods, and there was a guy who was fat at the next table, and I asked her, "Am I as fat as that guy?" And she was like, "No, that's ridiculous." And I was like, "Well, I don't really know because I know that I'm so deeply in denial that I am definitely fatter than I think I am. Or I walk around not even really thinking I'm fat until I see myself, catch myself in a store window or something like that. So I was sort of trying to like have a little tough love on myself and be like, you're as fat as, look at that guy. He's fat. You might be that fat. But I wasn't, thank God. But I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. And I wonder how it happened, but it doesn't really matter. I'm going to try this intermittent fasting. In the first month, I didn't lose any weight. But I realize I put roadblocks in the way of losing fat. One is most nights I cheated a little bit. You know, up until I started this, I would watch TV all night and eat all night. And now I wasn't eating all night at all. I wasn't eating at all. I was mostly drinking water. But I got it in my head that I could have a tablespoon of peanut butter plain. And that and it's true that the tablespoon of peanut butter calorie or sugar wise is not so bad, but you know, it makes your body, if your body has to digest it, you're no longer fasting. And then in the morning, when around now, after I took my daughter to school, I would have coffee with cream. And I would think, oh, this is easy. I don't need to eat. Because coffee with cream was kind of like a meal. But cream has milk in it, and milk has sugar, and your body has to digest that. So basically, for that first month, I really didn't fast. I didn't eat much, but it's not the point of the fasting is not to not eat to eat a tiny bit. It's really to starve your body of anything to burn, anything to digest, to go into a kind of you know rest where your body's not really trying to digest anything, or your glucose is not, or insulin is not spiking. So this is really only the second day that I'm doing this. So I'll weigh myself actually at the end of September and see if this made a difference. I have to say that on the second day of black coffee, it's it's an effort. The, not just the black coffee, but not even eating that tablespoon of peanut butter last night made me feel a little bit hungry in a way that I hadn't felt before. So, fingers crossed.